twins, in their 40s.
40s? Did you have them when you were 12?
Why do I think that you've used that line before? Term again?
Oh, sorry, I've got to take that. Yeah, please, that'd be lovely. Hello? No, Wednesday, latest.
Is that him?
Who?
Bumped into Rita. She said you were on a mission. Oh, your B&B boy's over there.
Did Johnny check him in?
No, but Liz has been checking him out. Good and proper.
Scott! Hi, Jenny Connor. I'm so sorry about the neglect. I do hope you don't have abandonment issues. Could I get you a drink on the house?
No, I've had one.
Oh, we'll have another.
Looks like you got lucky again. I'm a very cheap date.
Do hope so.
Are you sure you're ready?
I'd love to stay down here, but I've got a load of paperwork to sort. I've got a bit of a lazy filing system for receipts.
Oh.
Maybe see you again sometime. I'm here for a few weeks.
This is not the second job.
Lovely to meet you, Eileen.
Should we show him up?
Yes, if you don't mind.
My biceps may look small, but they are perfectly formed.
Arm and hand porter.
Well, yes. We like to be flexible. Show our different sides. Not restrict ourselves to one role. Diversity and all that.
Let me know when you're next in.
Up we go.
Morning.
Oh, my days. Where did you come from?
Sorry, I didn't mean to frighten you. I just came down here to eat breakfast. Hope that's okay.
Yeah, of course it is. What's up with the back room?
I just don't like to intrude.
But you're a guest.
But you know what I mean. That's a family room. I'm just passing through.
No, you're a paying customer. Besides, that's my dad's room. It's not mine.
Same thing.
Yes, well, he'd be very disappointed in me if he knew that paying customers were feeling uncomfortable in there.
He's a demanding bloke.
Yes, he is. You should try working with him.
No, thanks. I like an easy life.
Why'd you say that?
I don't win anything by it, but he's a hard taskmaster, your dad. You don't want to get on his wrong side.
No, you don't. Sorry, I'm lost. Has he been barking at the staff in front of you or something?
Sorry, I thought you were there when we talked about this. Me and your dad, we know each other from way back.
Oh, dear. No, I must have missed that.
He never said anything?
No.
It's weird. Probably didn't think it was worth mentioning.
Oh. So were you in the rag trade and all, then?
Not exactly.
Where did you guys work together?
Well, it's not like we had a sit-down job with a pension plan. We had a van and a ladder, and we did whatever we had to do to make a few bob.
I see. Pair of wheeler dealers, were you?
Well, I could always sniff out an opportunity. But once we had a plan, your dad knew how to crack the whip.
When was this?
Late 70s.
Late 70s. Ah, what was he like then?
I could tell you a few stories.
Oh, go on then.
I'd probably have to run them past him first.
Oh, that bad, was he?
No worse than any young lad. He loved your mum, though. Nothing like that.
My mum.
Louisa was a top lass.
Louisa wasn't my mum.
Sorry. One idiot.
No, it's fine.
I suppose he wasn't that much of a saint, then. Who was your mum?
Sharon. Sharon Donovan. Mm-hmm. You knew her then?
I knew of her. I knew she and Johnny were mates, but I didn't know about you. I suppose after all these years, folks can still surprise you.
I suppose so, yeah.
Listen, I've got to get moving. I said I'd take Liz to Tatton Park for the day to keep her mind off things.
Okay.
I'm sorry for dredging up the past. Your dad was a good bloke. But we all have history.
Oh, are you going somewhere fabulous?
I quite fancy a barge holiday.
Oh.
What, does that not sound like heaven to you?
No, I'm all about the glamour. Bandeau beach dresses and massive sunglasses. Pina colada on a sun lounger.
You've not lived till you've been on a barge holiday. I could hire a narrowboat, start off at Castlefield, head off to Yorkshire.
Oh, they do a nice pudding, but that's not enough to make a memorable holiday.
I can see us now, me and that lucky lady on the deck, watching the sunset. All romantic.
And I bet you'd have the poor woman doing all the cooking for you on a tiny stove in a confined space.
Tracy's having a go at us for saying that we're turning Amy into a little brat.
Well, you can't drop Carla in it. You'll have to take the blame.
No, I'm not taking the blame. Carla can have it. You know, she can deal with the fallout. I'm not.
That's right, blame the missus.
You what, mate?
Well, Tracy's right. No one likes a bratty kid.
Oh, no, Amy's not like that at
No,
all.
she's not a bratty kid.
Well, maybe not, but if people keep giving her things, then maybe she will be.
Sorry, mate, but it's not really your business, is it? We're talking about family here, so just do yourself a favour, wind your neck in. Yeah. You were out of order before, Scott, sticking your nose in like that. You know, family business is private and all that.
You were chatting in front of the punters in a pub. How's that private?
The fact remains you shouldn't be interfering in things that don't concern you.
I was just surprised, that's all.
Surprised about what?
Like I said, the way you dropped your missus in it.
You're talking rubbish.
Then again, from what I've seen, you're not really one to stick your neck out for her, are you?
What's that supposed to mean? I've always got Carla's back.
Not enough to get your hands dirty, though, eh? Talk is cheap, mate.
What do you mean?
You didn't even bother to sort out them idiots who were threatening your missus.
Just hold on a second.
Apparently, someone else had to do it. What's the face for? They were smackheads. From what I've heard, they had it coming.
You two enjoying yourselves?
All the more for seeing your lovely face.
Flatterer. Bet you've had a rattle trip down memory lane.
We have, haven't we?
Yeah. Anyway, I'd best come and give you a hand.
With what? Business isn't exactly booming.
She's a marvel, your missus. Hey, you haven't got a sister, have you? Preferably an identical twin.
What's he like? Hey, why don't you stay for dinner?
Oh, I'm sure Scott's got other plans.
No, not really, no. I'd love to.
Oh, great.
Then you can hear all about his checkered past.
Oh, can't wait.
2 men in a van. That were us. No job's too odd.
You thought that one up?
Scott did. He was the ideas, man. I just did as I was told.
Hey, have you heard the one about the windows?
He hasn't told me anything. Go on.
Well, we were cleaning this old biddy's windows, right, once, and this van turns up with 2 ladders on the top, and this big burly fella gets out and tells us to get off his patch.
Oh, heck.
Johnny here is on top of the ladders, and I'm arguing with this bloke, right? And then suddenly this fella grabs the ladders and starts shaking them. And then, you tell it, Johnny.
So I grab hold of the gutter to steady myself. Meanwhile, this fella whips the ladders away, so I'm just left hanging there.
And he's screaming, "Get the ladders back!" And I'm going, "No, have you seen the size of him?" And suddenly this bloke puts our ladders on top of his and drives off.
Meanwhile, I'm still hanging there, and Scott spent double laughing his flipping socks off.
Why did you get down?
The quick way.
Oh!
It wasn't funny. Spraining my ankle could have broken my back. Anyway, that was the end of the window cleaning.
That's a shame, that, because that was a nice little earner. You could case the joint and then nip back later when the owners were out.
Get...
Just kidding.
So how come you two lost touch then?
Oh, you know, you just do, don't you?
Main thing is we're back together again now, eh, Johnny?
So you can imagine my surprise when half an hour after Dev's shop gets robbed, you waltz in flashing the cash when you're supposed to be skinned.
Hang on. Let me get this straight. You're saying that I robbed Dev's shop in broad daylight?
I know how strapped you are. Let's face it, won't be the first time.
That was years ago. I was a kid. We were both kids. Do I have to remind you I was the one that went down for that? I was the one that did the porridge for both of us while you built a little life at Riley for yourself.
Yeah, and I've always been grateful for that.
Grateful? You don't sound very grateful to me. You sound like you're calling me a thief.
I just want an honest answer. If you needed the money that badly, you should have come to me for it.
And you'd have given it to me, would you? Just like that?
I'd have preferred that than you go robbing one of the neighbours.
I'm just glad nobody saw me coming out the corner shop wearing my stripy jumper and swag bag slung over my shoulder.
You stop messing around, Scott.
Everything all right?
Yeah, Johnny was just being a mate, asking if I wanted lending any money. I told him I'd had an advance off my wages.
Right, well, Leanne said thanks again, but I was just wondering if either of you wanted out to eat before I put everything away.
Fine, sir.
Yeah, me and all.
We'll be in now, eh?
All right.
Why didn't you just tell me it was an advance?
I missed the chance to wind you up. You're such a gullible so-and-so. Come on, I'll treat you to a pint off me ill-gotten gains. I mean, the advance on my wages.
Look, I'm sorry, mate. I must be getting paranoid in my old age.
No harm done. Besides, you and me both know there's no point getting into bother over small change, right?
Nah.
Mind you, if there were 20 grand knocking about and you could get away with it, that'd be another story, right?
Definitely. Hey, look, let me buy you a drink, eh? Say sorry.
As long as you'll have them with me.
Of course I will.
They should all be sitting down to that poker game about now.
Well, it's still early. Shouldn't we wait till there's less people around?
They'll be too drunk by then. More chance somebody will try and play the hero.
You got this all worked out, haven't you?
Planning is everything. And for the unforeseen eventualities, I've got this little beauty.
Whoa, what are you doing? That's not a replica.
Well spotted.
You never said anything about a real gun.
Yeah, well, it's not the 80s anymore. And if the police burst in, they'll all be tooled up. Just a precaution.
No. You're not going in there with that. This changes everything.
It changes nothing.
Then I don't want any part of it. It's not who I am anymore. I love my wife. I love my children. And I don't care if that means I have to pay for what I did all those years ago. I will not bring this shame on them.
You don't have a choice now. Get in. I said, get in!
Ow! Ow! Ah! Scott! My legs!
Don't mess with me, Johnny.
I'm not. It's still in spasm. Scott, you've got to believe me. I need my meds.
You're gonna pay for this. Look at you. You're pathetic.
You don't have to do this. We find another way to get your money. I'll help you.
I don't need your help.
Three of a kind. Ace.
Everybody stay nice and calm. Get down. Now sit. I'll do exactly as I say, and no one needs to get hurt.
You're a scumbag. If Johnny wasn't up to his eyeballs in this mess, I'd have reported you in a heartbeat.
He's as guilty as I am.
Well, at least he had the sense not to get involved this time.
Lost his bottle, you mean?
You think you're a big man, do you? Holding a gun to a young woman's head, shooting poor Craig. How long do you think it's going to take him to get over that? Unlike you, Johnny wouldn't hurt another living soul.
Really? Is that right? What about his little mishap when we did that warehouse job? Oh, I take it didn't bother to tell you about the security guard.
What?
Your precious husband ran over him. Bloke was lying there, bleeding. All Johnny could think about was himself. He legged it, left him for dead.
You're lying. I've heard enough from you. I've got work to do, decent, honest work. When I come back, you better be gone, or else.
What? You said you'd take that stuff off me today. No, I can't wait around. I need to be out of here as soon as. You know I need the money. Listen to me. you shouldn't have done that.
I didn't see anything, honestly.
We both know that's not true. I bet you're thinking, how many phones and watches does one bloke need? And then there's the other thing.
And what do you want with a gun?
It's a deterrent, that's all. I've never actually used it. And don't worry. I'm not going to hurt you. I'm not like that.
I'm not as thick as you think I am. I know what you've done.
Okay. I won't insult you by lying. I am sorry Craig got hurt, but that's the trouble when you're a have-a-go hero. I know it looks bad, but no one's really lost anything. They'll all be insured.
Well, you should go and tell that to the police. Explain that it was a victimless crime. I'm sure they'll understand.
None of this matters, really. Not in the great scheme of things. You and I know there are many more things to worry about. Like what's happening to your little brother, Oliver.
Why would you bring him into it?
Well, now I'm in the money, I'd like to spread the joy. To give him, say, £5 for his fund.
You're only doing that to get yourself off the hook.
Who cares? Do they need the money? Or don't they? I've already helped them out once. You know that. And I am genuinely chuffed to do more. Just say the word, and I'll get it to you in a few hours. They're desperate to raise the cash, aren't they? It's literally life and death. What would they think of you if they knew you turned down an offer of £5? Take it easy. Would you look any more guilty?
I've been telling myself, Emma, act casual, but I can't. I'm not cut out for a life of crime. I should have won flatties in case I have to run.
Why would you have to run?
Oh, I'm sorry, my nerves are shot. I'm talking gobbledygook.
There you go. £5. Don't spend it all at once.
You do know I'm only doing this for Oliver.
I know. Sorry, mate. Wife is a bit busy.
Scott,
She can't come to the phone right now.
what have you done to her?
Nothing. Yet.
Johnny, he's got a gun!
Don't you dare hurt her!
Or what?
Look, Scott, please. Your beef is with me, not her.
If you want Jenny to live long enough to get to her next birthday, then come home now.
Okay, I'm on my way. And promise me that you won't hurt her.
Home now.
Jenny, please tell me that he hasn't hurt you.
I'm all right.
Little tip for you, mate. Don't ever play cards. Your poker face is pathetic.
What?
You. When you saw Craig, looked like you were going to cry.
I was an idiot. I let guilt get the better of me. But when I got to the police station, I bawled it. You know me. Thick as two short planks. It takes me a while to work things out.
Why should I believe you?
Me and you, we go back a long way. I spent some of my happiest times with you.
You have got to be joking.
Stay out of it.
Stitch me up. So you're sending me back to prison? You think you can get shut of me? Go back to your nice little lives, business as usual? Well, we're all going to go together, out in a blaze of glory. Fried chicken, big heap of mash, gravy,
You know there's another way out of this.
apple pie and custard for afters.
Just give yourself up, please. Please.
What would your last meal be? See, I can make that lot out there get me anything I want. The condemned man ate a hearty meal.
Please, Scott.
Or we could just make do with this one. Got the good one off the top shelf. Cheers. I can't believe you chucked me under the bus again.
I had no choice.
Previous convictions. shooting a copper. They'll send me down for the rest of my natural. I'd rather leave here in a body bag.
At least let Jenny go then, eh?
I should shoot her first. Make you watch.
Kill her in cold blood? When she's done nothing wrong? You really want that on your conscience?
Why would I worry? Swift bullet to the brain and I'm past caring. Well, maybe me and you should go together, eh? Like Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid.
It's me and you all over, eh? Minus the cowboy hats. Inseparable.
Until you let me take all the blame for that warehouse job when you were just as guilty.
Said I'm sorry.
Sorry doesn't get me my life back, though, does it? Sorry doesn't make up for that empty, wasted life when you were out there living, raising a family, making a decent living.
You're doing okay now. At least you were.
Since I got out, all I've done is struggle. I feel like a marked man. But you know what? Despite that, I was happy to run into you again. I genuinely wanted to reconnect with you. But all you could do is just stab me in the back.
Put the gun down, Scott. You're not a killer. Deep down, mate, you're a good bloke.
Yeah. Heart of gold, me. They should give me an award.
The place is swarming with police. There's no escape now. You know that. Don't make matters worse. Give yourself up.
I'm going to tell them everything. And they'll be coming for you next.
Hands up! Hands up!